Anyways, first person we got up lead to the tier list is Kyo Joe, and I'm gonna give you guys a warning right now before I start the tier list. This is gonna hurt some people's feelings,
Oh no,
most likely. I don't want to be
this can't
saying
be.
death threats about this, you know. Or it could go like completely wrong, and this video doesn't even blow up. It just crops itself. But who cares, you know? It's my opinions at the end of the day. So if you don't like about it, if you like it, you know what I'm saying? You could just leave a like and then close the video. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that helps. You know what I'm saying? Let me stop. First person up is Kyo Joe, and I believe Kyo Joe is simply above average as a PvPer, and I believe he's decent. I don't know. I want to 1v1 him soon, but I've seen his ganking videos. It's nothing crazy. Like in the competitive side, it's nothing crazy. I've done some shit that he's done for multiple times and multiple occasions, but I believe throughout the time he could slowly climb the ranks pretty easily, slowly, and maturely. Yeah, I like the guy that Star Member. Nah, he's not that well known, but I know him, so you know that's why I put him in the tier list. Next person up we have is Drag Got Combos, and Drag is actually somebody who I do know. He used to be a former Misery officer. Yeah, Everglades leader. Yeah, the guy was known as the best in Deepwoken at one point. Even in the competitive side, he was just that good. He created the No Attunement meta. Created a lot of different metas, but most like known one is the No Attunement NOK one, and that's what he was like really in his prime. Well, he was really the best in the game because nobody was stopping that build. It was actually insane, and even then, you look back at NOK or currently at NOK, it's a busted enchant, and they had to do so much nerfs to it that even if you do a lot of nerfs to it in 1v1s, NOK, it's still probably the best enchant in a 1v1 setting. It's not even. Well, it is the best enchant in a 1v1 setting. Against, well, two in the case against each other, it's not. But like, if one person is using NOK and the other person isn't, and they're both equally skilled, the one with NOK is winning. I don't care what anyone says. Drag. If we're going off prime drag, he's top tier. If we're going off the current drag, he's elite. But I'm gonna just do all time with this tier list. So we're gonna put drag at top tier. Burping, I do not know that much about you, man. Even though I put you in the tier list, I don't know that much about you. You know, I gotta like use this space for a reason. You know, I can't just have this here for no reason. And you're that reason, bro. you're exactly that reason. I would love to like face you in the YouTube gauntlet though. If you want to like 1v1, and then I could probably like come back and do like a revise, and we could like put you in any of these categories. You know, let me know, man. My DMs are always open. The next on this list is Far, and Far is someone who I actually have faced against. I would say Far is elite off his Yunsho dagger build. He's elite, but if you take him off that dagger build, I would say he's above average, above Kyo Joe for sure. But that Yunsho dagger build is devious. Yeah, I guess I have him at elite because I'm going off all time, so I'm going off his best build, and that is definitely elite. Balenciaga. Now I know how I set up going off all time, but this can only, that all time thing can only stand for like people who I actually fought. You know, it can only stand for people I actually fought because Balenciaga isn't the person I have not fight him at all. Like, we have never 1v1'd. We have never ganked each other either. It's like two powerhouses is like never like ever meeting each other at all in their prime. It's kind of crazy. But Balenciaga, mostly known for his star ganks. It's the same thing what Kyo Joe does, but he's did it before him. Has a better fan base than him as well. More known than pretty much. I would say Balenciaga is above average I don't know if he's better than the Kyo Joe. I'm just gonna put him better for right now. Do not quote me on this because I'm pretty sure this can change in an instant. You know, I want to say Kyo Joe could be better because Balenciaga doesn't play the game as often, and I'm pretty sure Kyo Joe is better. But I'm just gonna give it to Balenciaga for right now. You know, just for right now. I've seen more Balenciaga stuff than Kyo Joe. Next up is Dooby. Dooby, I just see your tournament losses, bro. Every time I see you in a tournament, you just really lose them. I've seen you 1v1 as well. It doesn't, like, how do I say it? It's not crazy. I'd say you're average. You're an average Deepwoken player for like one of those guys that's like, I feel like you're like a Chime Sweat, but without like the comp. You know what I mean? Like you go against any like regular person in Chime, you're winning, but then you get that one sweat, you're losing. Yeah. When these other guys above you, they might stand a chance, but I feel like you get a sweat against you. I don't see you winning against a sweat, bro. I just don't see you winning against one. So that's what average pretty much stands for me. Like it's a normal like player, pretty much. Nano Prodigy, I'm pretty sure this is. Nano Prodigy, someone where used to, in the beginning of the game, was the best in the game. We all know about that. I fought Nano actually, and not on any current build. I think it's quite beginning of the game I fought Nano. I fought him on a fist build, which used Legion Kata at the time, and I remember beating him, and then he hopped on his main build back when obfuscation was pretty much broken, and this guy just mopped the floor with me, bro. It was kind of crazy. I was like, damn. Made me look really bad, and I was like, damn, I gotta get better at this game. I gotta get better. He was the guy that pretty much inspired me to start reacting to fakes. So when everybody starts saying, "Oh, Count, you don't react to." You react to feints, like, or don't react to feints. That's what I mean. My fault. I don't react to feints. So usually, like, what I mean by reacting to feints is, or not reacting to feints, is pretty much when they feint, people will usually like dodge back. Well, meanwhile, I would just wait for the next hit and parry the other hit. I still do that too. Nano, I would say currently Nano is I say in comp wise he's above average. If you go off all time, because I did fight him before, he's elite, but shit, I have to put him at elite. Nano at elite, yeah, I'll put Nano at elite. Nugo, the fish himself. Yeah, Nugo. I don't really want to say much about you, man. Your build is retarded. Fight me on land. Actually, he did fight me on land. I give Nugo his props. He's not. He used to be mid/average or bad at one point. I remember. Me and Nugo goes way back, you know. Before the Chance Woken stuff, before the Lancelot stuff, he was just a regular person, and then when we was ganking Major Arcana, a random Nugo just showed up and said, "Hey man, you need some help." He just randomly showed up and said, "Hey man, I can help you out." Came out with a fat ironclad boat and said, "Sure, just let me join Misery real quick." Didn't even know who we were. Just said, "Let me join the guild real quick." Then he started calling himself the King of Misery while being in the guild for like 2 weeks, bro. Then he left us for Lancelot. He's been Lancelot for life ever since. I'd say Nugo right currently is. I say on land he's above average. I'm going on land. I don't care about your water. In water he's top tier in water, bro. Like there's no stopping Nugo in the water, except for like some people might have his number. I don't know who. I can't kill him in the water, so I'm gonna give him above average. Actually no, I'll give him elite because you gotta give him his land credits and you gotta give him his water credits. So you know we gotta give Nugo elite, bro. You gotta give Nugo elite. Got to. Punchy, I fought Punchy. Punchy's nothing crazy. He's not really a competitive 1v1, so I'm pretty sure he would understand me putting him mid/average. He's not bad. I fought him in Charm. Fought him recently. Maybe he just cooks against fist builds. A lot of people tell me that pretty often. I've never fought him on medium. I've seen him in fight his 1v1 tournaments and stuff like that. I'd say he's average. Yeah, I'll say he's average. I'm pretty sure this is real Nick. I don't know that much about you, real Nick. So I'm just gonna put you here. You know, like I said, I need to use this spot for a reason. And especially, I also need to use this spot for a reason. Now, we gotta give it up to the legend himself. The GOAT of Deepwoken, bro. The GOAT of Deepwoken. Sagey, yes sir. You know what I'm saying? Listen, without this man, bro, I don't think you don't understand, man. You wouldn't understand, like, without this man taking that ban in the beginning of Deepwoken, bro, man, would have been a whole different experience for me, bro. Hey, those Deepwoken leaks was crazy. They got him banned for a year. He got banned for a year, bro. Bro, dude, this man really got banned for a year, bro. For leaking something that wasn't even that. I mean, at the time we all thought it was crazy, but then when you look back at it, you go look at his guide from the beginning of the game. You're like, dang, this guy is. It's all right, but like, it's not worth getting banned a year for. I mean, the amount of money he made off that video, I heard, is pretty good, but. Not worth getting banned from a game. I mean, the devs was really not in their bag when they banned him for a year, but PvP wise, I seen how Sagey is PvP wise. It's not that great. So maybe off the sole fact because he's banned off Deepwoken for a year. But remember, like I said, I gotta use this for a reason. You know what I'm saying? I can't just have this here for no reason. It's gotta be used, bro. It's got to be used. Like, it's got to be used. I think I'm going to end it off right here for part 1. If you want to see part 2, hit that like button, man. Yeah, let me know. We got a whole bunch of more people left to go from, so it'll be looking just like this when we come back. Alrighty, man. I'll see y'all later.